Are we live?
Yes, I hope we are live. And good evening, good evening, good evening. Finally, the most awaited session, because this is the last academic session of the first exam of this particular exam season of 2025. And this is your Capto, your physics master teacher.
And this is Diksha Kaushal, your chemistry master teacher.
Yes, and Diksha ma'am is very, very hot today because because, not in that way, because she's actually burning with fever. Okay, guys, don't take it other way, or else Chumma, you will make a meme out of it. And these kids, ma'am, I'm telling you. So yeah, so Diksha ma'am has fever, and she just took some tablets. I'm not kidding. Yeah, we can check the temperature. You can calculate specific heat capacity, whatever you want to do. Yeah, so that's the thing.
Literally, I'm burning today.
Yeah, she's burning. But she is taking up the session
Yeah.
for.
Chemistry, my brain is little less working today.
Yeah.
But guys, don't worry. With chemistry, I'm fully loyal. Right? When it comes to chemistry, my brain's automatically, it's like, I want to do this, I want to
Yeah.
do this. So what about Namrata ma'am? She's not well.
Namrata ma'am, I think she told that you should not study maths at the last moment because it will not boost the confidence. So we shut the door. So Namrata ma'am is like banging over there, and we are like, no ma'am, no maths today. Confidence has to be boosted. So only physics and chemistry. So don't worry, guys. Chumma kidding. Yeah, definitely Namrata ma'am will be coming here too. Yeah. So I hope you guys are ready. We are going to keep the mood light. We're going to do some easy peasy questions because that is what is needed. If you unnecessarily now do complex questions or J advanced or J mains difficult question, or this, that, Chumma, you will screw up your mental being. So that is the reason why we are also, in a very jolly mood today. Although inside of us, we are very, very nervous.
Yeah.
We feel like we are only going to give the exam. But sometimes you need to fake it that, okay, I'm not nervous. And when you actually fake it that, okay, everything is fine, everything is calm, everything is cool. So your mood will lighten up and you will not make any silly mistake in the actual exam. What do you think, ma'am?
Sir, actually, I remember one of those friends, na, when you get into the exam hall, before that, you have that 10 minutes and they're like, hey, have you studied this? Have you studied this? Have you studied that? You're like,
used to
no, I have not studied that. Oh my God. Then you forget also what you know, right? So today we will be focusing on those topics which are sure to come in your exam, but they're also easy.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not like you will do something which is not going to come. That will come, but that is easy, and that is for, it's like that will give you relief that, okay, yes, I can do this, right? If you see complex question, we can give you that, but after that you will be like, you will forget all the concepts also what you have done. That will be bad on our part as well.
I agree completely. Jayashri, please don't shiver. I'll tell you, even when I remember when I wrote my JEE mains examination, I was actually burning hot, just like how Diksha ma'am is today. So I think, exam fever it is called. So it happens. Just, you can take a nap. Good nap is necessary. Drink lots of fluids. Talk to your close ones who can understand you, and you can also listen to some calm soothing music. Okay, but please don't take any kind of pills. A lot of people, I seen last time during some examination, some teachers on YouTube recommended students take paracetamol if you're feeling feverish, or take sleeping pills if you are not getting sleep. That was very, very, I mean, how can somebody...
These medicines are to be taken only the advice, when doctor advises you, or when you actually check that you have some temperature. If you're feeling anxiety, maybe sometimes because of anxiety and nervousness, you may feel that my body is very low today. You just take a nap, as sir told, right? And get your mind relaxed. Talk to your family, not with those friends, not with those family members who are like, oh my God, I want to see you in this and that.
Yeah.
No expectations for today.
Yeah. Don't staple your admit card to the declaration form, and also any religious bands and all those things, please do not carry it because it might lead to unnecessary more time in the checking and the frisking. So they might allow you, they might not allow you. Why unnecessary all that headache? And so the dawn is here. Because I'll tell you why the dawn. Because the most deciding subject in tomorrow's paper, you know who is going to be the most important. Usually, I don't know if tomorrow some surprise comes and suddenly chemistry is the most difficult. I
think chemistry is the love of students. They're like,
is it really?
easy.
Oh yeah, Ninja ma'am is here. So let's call upon Ninja ma'am. She's arrived. Yes.
Yay! Hi, Ninja Warriors! What's up? Hi, Ashmit. Hi, Sachin J Warrior.
Ma'am, they're shivering with fear. They're scared, and it's very understandable. Any soothing, calming words from you?
Yes, don't worry. We are here for the last minute tips, and I do have a revision checklist for you, so that we are giving you already. Right, so we are giving you confidence booster, last minute confidence booster over here. So do not worry, just take a chill and give your JEE main with the relaxed mindset.
True. Yeah. Okay, so we'll solve some questions. We'll just see around, browse through, and all of us will be here around, and all of us have gathered over here specially just for you from different cities. Ninja ma'am came from Indore. Diksha ma'am came from Chandigarh. I came from Andaman Nicobar Islands.
That was epic.
So yeah, your cap to came from Andaman, guys. Chill, just kidding. Okay, so we are here and just for you. So be there with full concentration. So Diksha ma'am, your first question is there on the screen. Over to you. The mic is over.
Yes.
We'll be motivating you.
Okay. In between, I'll call Ninja ma'am and Capto also to answer chemistry questions. Yes. Okay. So the first question is, which of the following statements is not true about complex ion? That is this one. Now, you need to tell me the name of the chapter that it is from and the topic that it is from. Okay, first you need to identify that thing. So this is basically from, I can see in the comment section, this is from inorganic chemistry, coordination compounds, and this is from optical and geometrical isomerism, right? So now here they are asking which of the following statement is not true here, right? Which of the following statement is not true? So just mark true and false here. First is it has two geometrical isomers, cis and trans. That is absolutely right, right? It has two geometrical. I'll just show you the isomers also side by side. So this is cis and this is trans. Cis means the sisters who are sitting together, right? So that means chlorine are sitting together, and here En, right? That is bidentate ligand, that is also next to each other. That is cis. And this is trans when the two same ligands are opposite to each other. So that means though two geometrical isomerism are existing. Now optical isomerism is when it has non-superimposable mirror images. As you can see here, now it is forming a mirror image like this, which is not superimposable, just like my hands. They are mirror images of each other, but when I superimpose them, they are non-superimposable. So they are enantiomer, that is optical isomers. So that means definitely it has geometrical isomer also, it has optical isomer also. One more thing, that cis isomer is showing the optical activity, not the trans isomer. It will never show, right? So here it has two geometrical isomerism, that is true. Both cis and trans isomerism display optical activity, that is not true. Only cis will show that. Okay, only cis isomer display, that is correct. Only the cis isomer has non-superimposable. What is optical image? What is optical activity? Non-superimposable mirror image. So incorrect statement is B. So B will be the correct answer. Okay. Next question guys. Next question. Identify this organic chemistry, right? It is a very, very simple naming based question. Very, very simple naming based question. Now tell me, what is the name of the first naming reaction that is mentioned here? Everybody, what is the name of first naming reaction? Yes, everybody in the comment section. Nishil, Sandy, Guru. Very good, guys. What is the name of this naming reaction over here? Direct question from the naming reaction. So this is soda lime decarboxylation. What we have to do? Just take out carbon dioxide from that. And what they are asking you? Which of the following reaction produces propane as the major product? Propane as the major product. So here we know that it is soda lime decarboxylation. So what will be formed? You will have the formation of propane over here. and you will have the formation of propane over here, because in Zn dilute HCl, this will be replaced by H1, 2, 3, and this is 4. So in first and third, you will have the formation of, as you can see the reactions also, first and third. Okay, first is soda lime D carboxylation. Take out carbon dioxide from here, you will have 1, 2 and 3 carbons, that is propane. Here also replace this with hydrogen, 1, 2 and 3 carbon, that is propane. Simple. 3 carbons, propane, right? So answer is going to be first and third, that is B is the correct answer. How many of you? Very good. First and 3. Very good, very good, very good. Now next question is, it may seem difficult to you, but it is very simple, because all the reagents are very, very simple here, right? Okay. First is nitration, then you have reduction, then you have diazotization, then you have, it is replaced by CN, then you have Grignard reagent. It's a very, very, very important question of JEE mains. These kind of questions are asked in organic chemistry. It is totally free ke number, right? So I'll tell you, it may seem complex, but it's actually, I would say, too many questions in one part, but all are easy. So firstly, HNO3 and H2SO4, nitration. That means NO2 positive electrophile will attack and you will have NO2 over here. Then you will have reduction. Whenever you have H2 and catalyst, you have reduction. Reduction means this oxygen will get out and hydrogen will come here, and here you will have NH2, right? Now, whenever you have aniline, and you see NaNO2HCl, or maybe in the exam they can give you HONO, or maybe in the exam they can give you HNO2, right, to just confuse you here, right? They can also write the temperature here 0 to 5 degrees Celsius, that is diazotization, that is positive and negative. After that you have CuCN. CuCN what? CuCN is what? Everybody, right? Here diazonium salt will be converted to cyanobenzene, that is CN will be attached here. Now this step is the most important step of this particular reaction, right? So whenever you have, I'll just show you here what is happening here. So you have C triple bond N here. This is MEMGBr. In organometallic compounds, you have Me is negative and this is positive, right? And here this is negative and this is positive and this is negative. So what will happen? Negative will attack on positive, right? Electrons will jump here. Always this will happen even if you have any carbonyl compound. This is the property of Grignard reagent. Now, after that, this is C double bond N and this is CH3. Me is nothing but CH3, right? And here you will have MgBr. Now, after that, what will happen? After the hydrolysis, this whole double bond N, single bond MgBr will be converted to double bond O, right? So you can just erase this and convert it into, double bond O. Now tell me what is the answer. Yes, students, what is the answer here? So it will be double bond O, right? Okay. So next is, okay, so answer is going to be B is the correct answer, right? Okay, chalo. Next is, okay, the most, now we have some questions, right? They will take just 1 second in your exam. The most acidic oxide among these that reacts with HF. So you don't have to talk about HF and all of this. Just remember that non-metallic oxides, non-metals, metal is in the S block. Then as you go along the period, the non-metallic oxides are increasing. Non-metallic means acidic in nature. So here you will have acidic oxides and here you will have basic oxides, right? Okay, here you will have basic oxides. Now Na, Mg and Al, Na and Mg are on this part of the periodic table, right? Somewhere in S block. And Al, it belongs to group number 13. It will be somewhat here, right? And if you talk about the silicon here, silicon will be present over in carbon family, right? So it will be maximum acidic. So answer is going to be D for Diksha ma'am, D for Dosa ma'am, D for IIT Delhi is the correct answer. Next question, guys, very, very important question, interesting question. Only those students who know the property of weak or strong acids, they will know this, right? You just need to know this equation. It will take just 1 second to answer this. The dependence of molar conductance on concentration of electrolyte be expressed as this. Now, this is the straight line slope. Okay, straight line slope is it? So now here you have to see of this may be expressed as given equation. This is okay. So now you have to tell which of the following is the correct answer. We just need to identify the weak electrolyte here. Except they are talking about this particular equation is for strong electrolytes. Okay, this particular equation is for strong electrolytes. This is a strong electrolyte. This is a strong electrolyte because it is a strong base, it is a strong acid. A salt is also a strong electrolyte. Then this is the weak electrolyte. Weak electrolyte does not have this equation. So answer is going to be B is the correct answer. Is that clear? Yes, B for IIT Bombay. Yes, very good. B is the correct answer. The next is for a reaction. Very, very simple question. From which particular, you don't need to answer me the exact value of this numerical. Just answer me what is the equation that will be applied here. Everybody, I'm waiting for your answers in the comment section. For a reaction, delta H is given to you. Delta S is also given to you. Calculate the minimum temperature they are asking you. Very important equation. Yes, very good. Thermodynamics, and this is a very important names. Yes. Gibbs-Helmholtz equation, that is delta G is equals to delta H minus T delta S. Right? It is something related to Shreyas sir.
Yeah, what is
Thermodynamics.
Thermodynamics.
Your love, thermodynamics.
See, all
Is
this
it?
H, G and all that. Delta S is also not there. We only have T. So chill, Madi. We don't
Only have T.
We only know that. Physics, J students don't know.
Then they say physics and chemistry thermodynamics is same. How this is same?
Only till like 60-70%.
I think only first law of thermodynamics
First law and zeroth law. That's
and
all.
work formulas. That's it.
That's all.
Right? Everything else is different
Everything
here.
else is different.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So guys, here they're asking for a spontaneous reaction. In a spontaneous reaction, delta G is going to be negative, and we have the value of delta H, we have the value of delta S, right? You just have to put this is less than equals to less than 0, and you will have your answer. So let us just solve this thing here. Delta G is less than 0. That means delta H minus T delta S is less than 0, right? So delta H is given to be 80 kilojoule here, right? So when you're putting other things here, when you're putting temperature, this is in joule per mole. That means this also you will put in joule. 80 into 10 raised to power 3. Okay, that will be the answer here. Yes, everybody, that will be. Focus on the units. Don't do silly mistakes in the exam. Don't do these stupid mistakes. Very simple question, direct question it is, right? If you lose marks over here, that would be a big stupidity, right? So keep your mind relaxed, okay? So here it is in joules, right? And here what you're going to do, just put this in the formula. R is given to be, wait a minute, delta S is given to be 2T, very simple. This is given to be 2T, put it here. 2T square is greater than 80,000 and T square is 40,000. T will be equals to greater than 200 Kelvin. So that is going to be your answer, right? Okay. Next is according to molecular orbital theory, which chapter? MOT, right? The bond order, very simple, bond order, L2 positive is X and L2 negative is Y. Calculate the value. Very, very simple question, right? Okay, I also give you one trick over here. All the students here, it is given for this one. What if they have given 14 is 3? When you have 15, it will be 2.5. Just less this thing. 13, wait a minute, that would be, wait a minute. For if this is 16, for this if it is 16, 17, 18. So this is going to be 2, 1.5 and 1. This is 13, 12, 1, 11 and this is 10. Okay, decrease to 0.5 here, 2.5, 2, 1.5 and 1. Okay. Understood? So if you have more than 10 electrons, you can use this trick. Otherwise, just use the electronic configuration, that is L2. Lithium is 3. 3 into 2, 6. Right? So lithium twice has 6 electrons. So lithium twice positive, that means to lose 1 electron from here, it will be 5. Lithium twice negative means to gain 1 electron here, so it is going to be 7, right? So here it is going to be L2 positive, right? 5 electrons, 1 is 2, 1 is star, right? Then 2 electrons here and 1 electron will be sigma 2s1, right? So bonding minus anti-bonding, take the mod over here. It will be bonding are 3 minus 1 divided by 2, that is going to be 3 minus 1, 2 by 2, na? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2. So lithium positive is going to be, yes, 3 minus 2, na? Wait a minute. 2, 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2, that is 1. So it is going to be 1 by 2, that is 0.5. Right? Okay. So half. Li2 negative, that means again you will do the same thing. Bonding minus anti-bonding. So it is going to be how many electrons? 7. Sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s1. So in bonding you have 2, 3, 4, and in anti-bonding you have 3. So 4 minus 3 by 2, again it is 1 by 2. So summation is going to be 1. Okay, the summation of x and y is going to be 1. So answer is 1. Unity is the correct answer. Yes, everybody. And in point 5, the atoms are unstable, right? So that means these two atoms are not stable when you have bond order equals to 0.5. When you have bond order equals to 0, that does not exist, right? Okay. Now, here given below are the oxides, right? Here, Rita, you need to know the 3 things that, see, if they talk about basic oxides, so all the metallic oxides are basic in nature. Acidic oxides, the non-metallic oxides in this side of the periodic table are acidic in nature. Okay, now tell me 3 neutral oxides, guys. Very important. 3 neutral oxides, just remember that. 3 very important neutral oxides here, that is N2O, NO, and other is CO also. That is also a neutral oxide, that is not mentioned over here. But in the question in the exam, they can also give you CO, right? These are the 3 neutral oxides that you have, right? Now, this Cl, chlorine is a non-metal, so it is the acidic oxide. It is the acidic oxide. These are neutral oxides. Na is basic. Why? Because it belongs to metal. Sodium is a metal. So it is basic oxide. What we are left with, guys? Yes, very good. What we are left with? We are left with only one, that is As2O3. That is B is the correct answer, which is a amphoteric oxide. Amphoteric oxide. What is the name? Amphoteric oxide. Yes, everybody. Very good. B is the correct answer. Yes, everybody, amphoteric oxide, which will behave both acidic and basic, depending upon the what is the medium here. Okay, this is basic, amphoteric, neutral, this, and neutral you can also add CO here, right? Okay, now next question is, this is done. Next question is in the cobalt. So this is the last question of today, and let me call Shreyas sir also. Just give me a second. Let me call Shreyas sir here. Right, because we are doing the last question here. Right? And I want all of you to answer this. Everybody. Do you remember the structure? Students, do you remember the structure? Yes. 7. One student is saying 7. Very good. Reddy is saying 8. Okay, Reddy is saying 8. 2, 7. Okay, there are mixed answers over here. Right? Okay, just give me a second. Okay, yes, very good, students. Yes, very good. 9. Chal. Now, firstly, let us see the structure here. Oh my God, what a dangerous structure it is, right? So these are the carbonyl compounds. These are the carbonyl ligands that you have. right? And this is the cobalt, 2 cobalts over here, right? And here you have 2 cobalts over here. Now, let me know in the comment section. They are asking you, in the cobalt carbonyl complex, CO2, CO8, very, very important. Number of cobalt is X. Terminal carbonyl ligands are given to be Y. Okay, so this is the last question. Sir, I want you to answer this.
Yeah, in cobalt carbonic acid, blah, 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 number of
I'll give you a
bonds,
hint.
number of cocoa bonds. Ma'am, I've heard of cocoa melon or Coca-Cola. What is it? Cocoa bonds.
I thought you were Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola bond is X and terminal.
Don't worry, I'll give you. ऐसा नहीं करूँगी. I'll not.
Oh my God.
I'll give you the structure. Now you just have to tell me. I'll give you a simple structure, sir. Okay, now you just have to calculate. Okay, sir will answer this. Let's help sir, guys.
2, 3, 4.
Sir,
5.
just cobalt.
Oh, this is what cobalt we have to calculate.
I'll just mention here what are cobalt. This C, capital O is, these are the
Right.
CO, Coca-Cola, right, that you were talking about. Right, and these two are cobalt. How
Oh,
many
this is
cobalt bonds?
Only one.
Right, only one. And how many terminals? Carbonyl, these are basically ligands, okay? So how many terminals? This is like a bridge, right?
1,
This
2,
is like a
3,
bridge.
4, 5, 6.
Terminals.
Okay, these many, no? Terminal.
This one are you counting?
No, this is not terminal.
Not terminal? This one?
This one also not counting.
Very good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Yes, so is Capto right? Everybody? Is Capto right? Everybody? Let's appreciate Capto for this, okay? Because he just answered it. Okay, you just have to give hint.
And 7 is also Thala number. 7
Yay!
is Thala number. Remember that.
Thala for a reason.
Thala for a reason. Yes. Oh, already somebody said that.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay.
Smart kids they are.
So we have.
Achha, one more question I
One more
forgot.
question. Colorless.
Which of the following pairs is expected to form colorless? So colorless means who has nothing in their life. है ना, no electrons.
Just like our shirts.
Either
Except for the logo.
either
Black and
they
white.
don't have any girlfriend, right? Or they are married. Either it is F0 or it is F40.
I think we have just offended like everyone, not half the community, like everyone.
Okay, so this is colorless. So this is lanthanoids. What are the colorless ions here? Simple. That is Li. This is 4F0 and this is 4F14. Fully filled and totally empty. So this is lanthanum and lutetium. So answer is going to be La, Lu. So B is
Lalu.
the correct.
Lalu is the answer. Lalu, guys. Lalu.
Lalu sir is like, this is how I'll teach chemistry to kids.
If this is how chemistry is, it's very simple.
Lalu. Yeah, chemistry is actually a scoring subject.
Yeah, it is scoring subject and you have to score it in the first, I think 30-40 minutes.
Easily. Especially inorganic chemistry is like you can do questions in seconds.
Yeah. Okay, so let's complete physics paper very fast and let's also complete maths very fast. We're not going to take more than 15-20 minutes and we have a special session which we all have planned. Cheat codes, last minute cheat codes. Many people were demanding it. So yes, we are going to do that. So here comes the first question quickly on your screen and smash the like button right away, right now. The E is the total energy emitted by a body at temperature T Kelvin. Then what is the energy? Oh my God. I think all the options were almost similar. T raised to 2 E is proportional to T raised to 2 or T raised to 3 or T raised to 4 or T raised to 5. What do you think? The energy is proportional to which power? Yes, the correct answer will be T raised to 4. Very good. Awesome. Actually, by mistake, all the options came out to be the same, but it was supposed to be T raised to 4. Yeah, if it is there in the exam, all the options should be same. A, B, C, D. Choose your own option. Okay. A small block is released from some point and it is going to reach the bottom and then it stops moving because of the friction on the straight part. How much distance will it travel? Okay, is given x naught. What is the coefficient of friction? This is a question based on potential energy getting converted into work done against the friction. Potential energy is mgh. Work done by friction is frictional force into the displacement. Frictional force is mu mg. Frictional force is mu mg. So mgh is equal to mu mg x naught. Mg cancels. So mu will be h by x naught. Mu will be h by x naught. Energy got converted against work done by friction. H by x naught, that is option number B. Is that absolutely clear? Very good. Many of you answered it correctly. The variation of acceleration due to gravity with distance d from the center of the earth is best represented by. This question has been asked many times. When you are inside, the gravitational acceleration is proportional to that distance, and the moment you go outside, it is basically inversely proportional to that distance square. So straight line and then curved, curve, straight curve. So straight curve should be the answer. That means option B is the correct answer. Yes, very good. Awesome. Next one, a charged particle moves in a magnetic field with initial velocity. The path of the particle will be, okay, magnetic field is along the I-axis. Magnetic field is along the I cap, that means x-axis. Velocity has I and j component, that means velocity is here. So in such cases, the particle will go in a path like this. That particular path is obviously going to be helical path. It is circle if it is perpendicular. It is a straight line if it is parallel or anti-parallel. If it is at an angle, then it is a helical path. Very good. Guys, you know everything, yeah? Then why are you getting scared? Why are you shivering? Everything you are answering. So it's just there in your mind. You just have to put it out tomorrow in the examination. A person vibrates the end of a string, transverse wave down to the string. If the person then doubles the frequency at which he vibrates the string, the speed of the wave will be. Imagine there is a Pandu over here and he is vibrating this particular string like this, producing some transverse wave. If he doubles that frequency, f becomes 2f, then what will happen? Well, the speed of the wave will never change. It will remain the same because speed is dependent on root of tension by mass per unit length. So that hasn't changed. But because frequency became double, so that's why the wavelength will become half, lambda by 2. So the wavelength will become half. Correct. Very good. Everybody answered it. Yes, the speed will be unchanged, whereas the wavelength will become half because speed is frequency into wavelength. Frequency doubles, wavelength becomes half. Awesome. Answer was, yep, wavelength will be half, speed will be same. N cells, EMF E, internal resistance R are connected in series. External resistance is connected in series to this combination. What is the current through the resistance? So basically imagine multiple cells like this. It is connected to one external resistance. What is the current over here? So first of all these cells together, they will have an equivalent EMF because there are N cells, so N into E, and equivalent internal resistance, they are all in series, so N into small r. So this current will be that equivalent EMF divided by equivalent internal resistance plus that external resistance. So it will be NE divided by NR plus capital R. NE divided by small nr plus capital R, that is nothing but the D option for IIT Delhi. Excellent. Proud of all of you. There is a sphere which is a conductor and has a capacity. The radius will be. A spherical conductor is also a capacitor and the capacitance is 4 pi epsilon naught. Correct? That's the formula. So the capacitance is given 2 milli. So 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. 4 into pi, well, that means 4 into 3.14, all right, and 4 pi epsilon naught r, sorry, I forgot that r, into epsilon naught. Epsilon naught is basically 8.85 into 10 to the power negative 12 into r. So r will be basically this thing divided by this whole thing over here. That's all, my dear students. But I'll tell you, you don't have to calculate this in the actual examination hall. You can be a little bit smart, and what you can say is that technically speaking, this is nothing but 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into r. This I can put it in the denominator's denominator. This value I know already. This value I know already. It is 9 into 10 to the power 9. Correct? Standard. Coulomb's constant. This is nothing but your Coulomb constant. So this makes the calculation easy. So R will be 2 into 9 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 10 to the power 9. So it will be 18 into 10 to the power 6. 18 into 10 to the power 6. Yes. I hope this is absolutely clear, which is 1.8. Yep. Out there. Yep. Very good. Very good. Awesome. Even if I do not know, you can still attend. No issues. To get the output of 1 from the circuit as shown in the figure, the input must be this. Everybody should be able to do it. Come on, everybody should be able to do it. Yep, I want the output to be 1. Come on, everybody spam the answer. C, is it pakka sure? 100%. Okay, let's find out whether you guys are correct or wrong. Yes, absolutely correct. This is nothing but a OR gate. So basically if A is 1, B is 0, then 1 or 0 is 1. C you have assumed to be 1. So this 1 will come here, this 1 will come here. This is AND gate. 1 and 1 is 1. So yes, the output will be 1. Everything else will not give the output as 1. Hence that is the answer. All right. Arrange the following magnetic radiations per quantum in the order of the increasing energy. Electromagnetic spectrum, if you know from electromagnetic waves chapter, you can get it. Frequency is more, wavelength is less, energy is more. Keep this in mind. So blue light, yellow light, X-ray, radio wave. Radio waves very large wavelength, so very low energy. Out of blue light and yellow light, blue has short wavelength, yellow has slightly larger wavelength. So large wavelength means less energy. So first will be radio wave, least energy. Then will be yellow, which will be slightly more. Then blue will have slightly more energy because of shorter wavelength or more frequency. X-ray is even short wavelength, that means highest energy. So highest energy by X-ray, lowest energy by radio wave. Yep. So increasing energy. So D, correct, radio wave. B, which is yellow light. A, which is blue light. And then X-ray. Awesome. Option number D is the correct answer. Very good. Very good. So let's come to maths now. Let me just call up Namrata ma'am. 1 second.
Mathematics time, mathematics time. You know what? In mathematics, we are not going to solve any question in this session. Rather, we are going to focus on the common mistake, common silly mistakes, which every student, every JEE aspirant, I am teaching since 10 years. And after the JEE in first or second attempt, students call me and tell me what exactly silly mistakes they have done in their paper. So just by avoiding silly mistakes, you know what? You can score plus 12. You can boost your marks by plus 10 or plus 20 marks also in your paper. Okay. All right. So yes, let me just tell you. Okay. So this is keep. Okay. Let me just open it with note. Do we have note? Okay. Let me take a blank PPT and I'm gonna revise everything which we have, like verbal revision we are going to do. Let it open, let it open. Okay. So we'll start chapter by chapter and yes, chapter by chapter. What is the very first chapter? Mode teaching. Yes. Can you tell me about the very first chapter? Quadratic equation. Let's start with quadratic equation. Let's revise. Quadratic equation. Okay. And from this chapter, you are going to expect one question from this chapter. Now, what are the important concepts or topics which are going to be in this chapter? Okay. First thing is relation between roots and coefficient. So relation between roots and coefficient. Okay. So remember ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Alpha plus beta is what? Minus b by a. alpha beta will be equals to C by A. Very basic question will come from here. Okay. The next important topic. So one question will come from these three topics which I am going to tell you. Newton's method or Newton's formula. Okay. Newton's formula, which says, suppose you are having a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, and you are having Sn, which is of the form alpha raised to power n plus beta raised to power n. Okay, beta raised to power n. Then what you can do is a, b, c are the coefficients of quadratic equation, right? So a, b and c will be multiplied by consecutive Sn. So Sn minus 1, Sn minus 2. Remember this. Okay. This is one thing. So either this or that. Third very important thing is any quadratic equation is always greater than 0. So this is something which is highly underrated, and in JEE in 2024 similar type of question was there. Okay, so ax square plus bx plus c, any quadratic equation greater than 0 for all value of x belongs to R. If this is the question that tell me when exactly it is going to happen, so condition for any quadratic equation absolutely positive for all values of x belongs to R. Tell me a is greater than 0 and discriminant should be less than 0. So basically what are you trying to do is any quadratic equation absolutely positive. Okay, so that means no real roots and upward facing parabola. So no real roots, that means discriminant less than 0 and upward facing parabola. Okay, so remember this. And so this is about quadratic equation. Okay, so only these important topics you have to just memorize. Okay, sequence and series. Obviously AP and GP, normal formulas like general term formula, summation formula. So AN, that I'm not going to repeat, SN formula. Okay, then GP के लिए S infinity formula, A upon 1 minus R. AGP is also important. Okay, so in sequence and series, these are the basics which are important. But apart from that, remember what is important. Common terms of two arithmetic progression. Suppose you are having AP number 1, then you have AP number 2. Now, obviously there will be some common terms in AP number 1 and AP number 2. So if you make a new arithmetic progression only having common terms of AP1 and AP2, so that is going to become resultant AP. Obviously whose common difference is nothing but LCM of common difference of first AP and common difference of second AP. Okay, so this is very important. This is going to be there in JEE in 2025. One question, I don't know about which shift, but it is going to be there. Okay, so this is how it is. Third, series based problems, telescopic series, remember. Okay, so telescopic series, just do one question on telescopic series. So this is sequence and series. 2 questions from sequence and series will be there. Okay, 2 questions. Sequence and series, done. We will talk about high weightage. Okay, then we have third chapter, differential equation. And only one thing I have to say about differential equation, linear differential equation, dy by dx plus py is equals to q, where p comma q are functions of x. Okay, all right, p comma q are functions of x. How to solve linear differential equation? Yes, linear differential equation, third chapter. How to solve? Tell me. So the formula is y into integrating factor is equals to integral of q into integrating factor with respect to dx plus c, where integrating factor is going to give you e power integral of p dx. You know what is p? This is p, this is q. Linear differential equation in y. Can you see this is in y? Now please understand, NTA is a naughty person, because they will be like, okay, dy by dx, now students know. that Ninja ma'am has told all the students that, okay, linear differential equation looks like this. But what they can give you this with a twist. Linear differential equation in X. Okay, when nothing works, understand, you'll be like, okay ma'am, I'm not able to identify how to solve this differential equation. So understand, it could be like this, dx by dy plus px equals to q, where p and q should be function of y. Now same thing is just that x and y are going to be interchanged. X into integrating factor is equals to integration of q into integrating factor dx plus, sorry, dy plus c. Integrating factor will be e raised to power integral of p times dy. Can you see? X and y got interchange. Okay. Clear? Perfect. Differential equation. Two short question from this. So you'll be like, ma'am, okay, one question is linear differential equation. What could be the another question? Another question will be homogeneous. It can be homogeneous differential equation. So how does a homogeneous differential equation look like? F of dy by dx will be f of y by x. Put y is equals to vx. Now dy by dx will be equals to v plus x dv by dx. Okay. So this is how, and then proceed, you'll get your answer. Okay. Yes, each shift will be solved tomorrow. Do not worry about it. Okay. Do not worry about it. Okay. So this is differential equation. And then we are having definite integration. Definite integration mein what is important? Properties of definite integration. The most important property is King's rule. Do not forget. Okay. And so first of all, what is King's rule and when exactly you should apply the King's rule? King's rule is a to b f of x dx is equals to f of a plus b minus x dx integral of a to b. Two questions from this chapter. Okay, so understand what did I do? Just understand over here, x will be replaced by a plus b minus x. X will be replaced by upper limit plus lower limit minus x. This is the King's property. When to apply? Hint. When to apply? When you have algebra and trigonometry together. When you have algebra and trigonometric together in definite integration, apply King's rule. So apply King's rule and add. Apply King's and add. Okay, and you will get it. Perfect. Are you getting it? Are you understanding it? Okay, so two questions from definite integration. One, 90% chances that one question will be from King's rule. Other question will be from generic integration. That's what my assumption is. Just integrate something and indefinite integration will be applicable. Okay. So this is it. Now matrices and determinant. I know that matrices and determinants. So obviously now system of linear equation. Understand that obviously this is a short question. Plus 4 marks you will get it from here. But you have to understand, I have told you one paper attempting strategy. Remember, I told you that paper attempting strategy mein you have to identify the easy questions. Easy means that can be done in short time. But system of linear equation will be a lengthy question. Even if you know the solution, this is going to be lengthy. So my suggestion is don't do it in first 15 minutes. Because first 15 minutes mein it might take more than 3 minutes also sometimes. So one question you will invest so much time in one question, that too in first 15 minutes, that might lower your confidence. After 15 minutes, solve it after 15 to 20 minutes. After 20 minutes you can do this. Once you are done with easy, like less than 1 minute type of questions are done, then go for this question. Even though this is a short. So tip, ninja tip of the day. System of linear equation. Then adjoint property. Tell me what is determinant of adjoint A quickly. Determinant of adjoint A if A is of order 3. Ma'am, determinant A square. Adjoint A. Tell me Ma'am, determinant A square ka square. So that is determinant A power 4. Basically, what is the formula? So general formula is adjoint of adjoint of adjoint. How many times? K times adjoint of A is written. So that is going to become determinant A power n minus 1 power K, where n over here is order. Okay. And K, how many times adjoint is repeated? So this is something you all should keep in mind. Okay, this was there in JEE 2024 problem. Okay, all right. Remember, for a 3 cross 3 matrix, this is a adjoint A. So how do I tell? Remove one adjoint and apply square. Remove one adjoint, apply square, like that. This is the trick. Okay, so matrices and determinants, two very, very important concepts. Okay, also one property which is determinant of Ka. Tell me determinant Ka. So K will come out, but it will have order, power as the order. What is order of matrix A? Tell me. Order of matrix A? N. Very important. Very important property. I think these two properties, when remembered in combination, will crack your question. Definitely. +4 short marks if you remember these two properties. Short +4 marks. I am not kidding. I will cut this clip and make a short once the paper is out. Okay, JEE 2025. Okay, so matrices and determinant. All right. Then which chapter? Which chapter will be the next? Which chapter? Tell me. Next chapter. Oh, vector and 3D geometry. How can I forget? Vector and 3D. So first question is shortest distance between two lines. This formula. Okay, I'm not gonna tell the formula. Obviously, you can just check it out. Okay. So shortest distance between two lines. But again, this is a lengthy question. Lengthy question. Don't do it in first 20 minutes of your JEE main. After 20 minutes, because it will take 2 to 3 minutes. In fact, more than 3 minutes as well sometimes. Understand this. Okay. All right. So shortest distance. Then remember, I told you this equation which I'm going to give you. Remember, this is a code. So many questions from vectors chapter on this concept. R cross A is equals to C cross A. This will be a statement hidden in a question of vector algebra. If you are able to decode this, you don't want anything, you don't need anything, everything will be done. It's just that this is the main culprit of the question. Deal with this culprit, okay? R cross A is equals to C cross A. That means R cross A minus C cross A equals to 0. Now R minus C cross A equals to 0. Just tell me what happens when cross, yes. What happens when cross product becomes 0? Cross product becomes 0 means what? Cross product becomes 0 means two vectors are parallel. So R minus C vector is parallel to A vector. Right? Now if two vectors are parallel, that means they are collinear. So condition of collinearity is R minus C is equals to lambda A. So R will be equals to C plus lambda A. Okay. So from here to here, directly you can remember the result. R cross A minus C cross A is equals to this. If you are able to do this now, then your +4 short marks. Vector and 3D, 3 questions will come from this chapter and high chances that 2 will be one of these. Okay. All right. Clear. Perfect. Thank you, Shiva. Thank you so much. Now, I think few tips. Square root of cos square theta, tell me, is not equals to cos theta, right? Common mistake. Especially when you are in pressure, so many students will do this mistake. So what is this? है ना? Incorrect. Silly mistake. What is the correct thing? Square root of cos square theta is nothing but mod of cos theta. Do remember this mod, okay? Also, in shortest distance formula or between two lines. Shortest distance formula or distance from a point from a line. So distance is always positive. Also area of triangle. Remember determinant formula. All these formula which when we are calculating, remember modulus is there. So distance or area formulas. Remember the modulus. If you will forget the modulus, you might miss one solution. This is a silly mistake, okay? General silly mistake. Then sometimes what they do in question, find 2r. They write find 2r. That is 2 times radius. And what you do is you calculate r is equals to 2. Option A 2. So you will tick it. So that means you will get a negative 1. Understand? Okay. Then what is the new tip? Over here, sometimes in the question they write which of the following, which is not correct. Not correct. Abhi right now to I have written not in capital letters, but NTA is again very naughty person. NTA will write which is small letters, not correct. You will not see not. You will be like, oh, A, B, C, D, whichever is not. Okay, you will see which one is correct, so that you are going to get negative marking. Okay, so basically you have to be attentive, and it is very difficult to be attentive and clear when you are in hurry, because you are in hurry. You'll be like, oh, I'm getting the answer. That overexcitement, I'm getting the answer. I'm getting the answer of this question, and then after the overexcitement, you might make this mistake. Okay, all right, clear? Yes, definite integration trick. So definite integration trick, this question, I don't know, sometimes like I don't know which year they give. In 2023 similar question was given, but in 2024 not exactly this question was given to you. Let me tell you, 0 to pi by 2 sin x plus upon sin x plus cos x. This type of question. So directly trick says that upper limit minus lower limit by 2 is the correct answer. So pi by 2 minus 0 by 2, that is pi by 4. Okay. So this is again King's property. So how to actually do it without shortcut? Apply King's property and add. Okay. So on this I have made a shorts also on this channel. Just go and watch that shorts. Okay. All right. So when exactly you're going to use this trick? So understand, just tell me one thing. If you apply King's property, what will happen? So apply King's property. Ma'am, if I apply King's property, what will happen? So let's focus on the denominator, ma'am. King's property says that x will be replaced by pi by 2 plus 0 minus x. That means over here x will be replaced by 90 minus x. So now if you replace this x by 90 minus x, this x by 90 minus x. So this sin 90 minus x will become cos x. Cos will become sin x. Okay. So understand when exactly you have to apply the shortcut. So the moment you apply King's property, I tried to apply King's property and I realized that my denominator is exactly same. Originally my denominator is sin plus cos. And after applying King's property, my denominator is sin plus cos. That means, okay ma'am, denominator is same. So that means this shortcut is applicable. One more check, please do it. If you apply King's in the numerator, so sin x will become cos x. Now if you add, apply King's and add. If you add, you will realize that the numerator will become sin plus cos. That means when after applying King's property, numerator and denominator becomes equal, boom, bang on. Final answer will be upper limit minus lower limit by 2. Okay. All right. Clear, clear, clear. Perfect. Okay. And now what we are going to do is we are going to have another session which is going to help you score approximately 4 marks to 12 marks. It depends. So 4 to 12 marks just by guessing, or some hacks we are going to tell you, some cheat codes we are going to tell you, physics, chemistry, mathematics, all 3 subjects. Okay, the next session. Now you just tell me 4 to 12 marks. That means your rank will be plus 15,000 up. Okay, so this is the session which we are going to have right away. Shreyas sir and Diksha ma'am are waiting for me. Okay, binomial, okay. Before this session, okay, binomial mein, common mistake in binomial theorem. Tell me what is the total number of terms? Total number of terms in a binomial expansion. Tell me x plus y power n. Total number of terms will be n plus 1. So this is one of the common mistake. Because we get confused. In question paper, we think, okay, total number of terms is n. But no, in binomial theorem, it is n plus 1. Okay, then in binomial theorem, tr plus 1 in this will be ncr, x power n minus r and y power r. Correct? So these are the formulas which are important in binomial theorem. What are the most important categories? So term independent of x. 2 questions will come from here. Second, remainder theorem problems. And third, you are going to get what? Okay, ratio of coefficients. Ratio of coefficients is also important. Okay, ratio of 2 coefficients. Okay, so I think we are going to go live. And we are going to give you some tips, hacks, cheat codes, so that even if you are not aware about a question, about that chapter, still, can you do it by option elimination or by guessing or by doing some hacks, applying some hacks, so that you can just try to get the answer. So 4 to 12 marks you can get directly. You have to come in that session. And your rank will be up by 15,000. Okay, all right. So we are going to end this session right away, and you are going to join the next session. Okay, this is your Ninja ma'am wishing you all the best. I am very sure, I have full faith on you that you are going to do best. And also the last thing which I'm going to tell you is, understand, maths teacher telling you in JEE main, physics and chemistry will give you more marks. Physics and chemistry are scoring. Maths, on the other hand, will be the rank decider. Because even if you see, understand, physics may 70 plus marks will give you 99. Chemistry may 80 plus marks approximately, right? 75. But maths may 50 plus marks. So understand, maths may you have to put more effort. Return on investment is less in mathematics. Physics and chemistry are scoring. Mathematics will be the rank decider. Physics and chemistry, if average student will do physics and chemistry. Okay, so maths will be push your rank. So understand, focus on physics and chemistry first. Once you are done with that, then focus on mathematics. If at all you don't have that mathematics as your strong subject, strongest of all, then only you can start with physics, mathematics, and play on mathematics, right? You're getting my point? Okay. Chalo, bye guys. See you in the next session.